Hi everyone, Jaymes Mansfield here bringing you yet another video. Oh my god, you guys, I'm so excited for another episode of
It Came from Amazon.
Now, I looked up drag queen wigs on Amazon and I'm pulling from whatever results I get. And today, I'm awfully proud of myself because I saw her, the way this model looked, you guys. She looks so proud of herself. And like, she's so casual in this wig. Check it out. This is her. I love this model face. This is from Ruby's Big Go Wigs, unisex. So anyone, whoa. Okay, I don't know if you can tell, but like if you move it, it's one of those changing pictures. So like it says unisex, so you switch it once, it's a girl wearing it. You switch it again, it's a guy wearing it with a beard. Let's see if it'll work. That. Maybe I can film it with my phone just so you can get a better look of it. But yeah, that's really fun. I might actually keep that little part. That's cool. But yeah, this is her, and she's very proud of herself. This is a unisex, Ruby's Big Go Wigs unisex, Helen Wheels wig. Oh, it's called Helen Wheels, so it even has a drag name. She's Helen Wheels, y'all. Yes. You better work in this thing. Okay, let's take her out of the packaging. It is, holy shine. Look at that, blinding you right now. My gosh, that is really shiny, wow. Now this was, I think, about $20, maybe a little more than that. What was the actual price, Ernie? I can't remember.
$19.99.
$19.99, so a penny away from being $20. About that with shipping, so, you know, factor in what you will. I think the shipping was free on this, and I can't remember. But this is her, and she is, holy cow, this is a costume wig. Whoa. It didn't look like it was on the picture. Like, I thought it might be, like, a better quality hair fiber, but it's definitely some shiny costume store hair. Yeah. Oh boy. Well, this should be fun. I'm glad I selected this. It came in this fun, you know, Sons of Anarchy, you know, color, or it also came in like a blue color. I opted for this one because I want to live my Katie Seagal fantasy, especially if you're named Helen Wheels. This is the kind of hairstyle I imagine she would have. Maybe that's what it's referencing. Maybe it's supposed to be Katie Seagal and Sons of Anarchy, but they don't want to call it that, so it's Helen Wheels. Wow. That is really fascinating. Rubies, it's good to see you're still going. Good old Rubies. My goodness. All right, well, enough talking. I say we try this on. Oh boy. Wait, actually, let's turn it inside out first. Here we go. Okay, so this is a very interesting cap construction. It's half like mesh netting, and the other part of it is all like netting. It seems like there's a lot of tracks on it. It has like permatease in it. So like, that's interesting. As far as like a costume store wig goes, there's a little more effort put into it. All right, let's stop talking and let's try her on. Be right back. Welcome back. This is the wig. Oh boy. Oh boy, this is ugly. Just looking at it in the monitor. Ew. Like, is it supposed to be a mullet? What is going on here? Oh man, I mean, she looks like her name is Helen Wheels. My goodness. Well, first things first, let's take a look at the back. What does the back look like, Ernie?
You don't see no tracks.
Okay, that's a plus. That is a plus. Okay, we're looking at the positives here, okay? There's no tracks that are visible in the back, so that's a good thing. And it's very high. It's a very high wig. Maybe it's a little brushy. You know, it could be a nice casual wig. Neil cracked me up about this. On Amazon, the model is like the most dress casual look you'd ever saw. Like she's going to like the store or something and she just popped this hair on. That's the whole reason why I picked it, because the model looks so proud of herself. I was like living for her. And honestly, if she exuded that much confidence wearing this wig, hopefully I can, you know, absorb some of that having it on my head now. Let's see. No, I still feel terrible. It is given very much like "excuse me, bitch." That's what I'm getting from it, you know. What's it called? Someone from Swanson. I forgot. She's mad about her McRib meal.
I'm very angry about my McRib meal right now.
Yeah, I want this off my head. So we're gonna do that. It's coming off right now. Here. Welcome back. All right, the wig is on the head. Let's start styling. Okay, so this is, oh boy. This is gonna be a fun one. Ew. Look at that. The permatease is permateasing. Oh goodness. Yeah, they definitely teased the wig, so there's got that going for it. Oh my goodness. Wow. It's very much like Biker Babe is what I'm getting from it. Let's see what we can get out of this. All right, let's try it. Let's go. Let's be fierce. Oh my goodness. Now, if you're wondering if I got it sounds like I have a little bit like of a throat thing happening. I have a tickle right now, so I'm like working through it. I've been hacking up all day, so whew. If I start to sound like Jennifer Tilly, that's the reason why. That or just pretend I'm method acting for, you know, eventually playing her in a life story. I'm really excited for the Seed of Chucky parts. Okay, the highlights on this are interesting. It's like those Hollywood highlights that were really big circa like 2013. My God, I remember so many girls and so many moms had that. Like, you know, a bank manager kind of hair color. The streaks. Oh, isn't she fun? Tease, tease, tease. Oh my goodness, honey. Oh. Okay, so the weird thing, update, the tease is cut short. Like it's crimped down and teased, but they cut all the hair out. So it's like, there's nothing you can pull out to like work with. It's just sections of teasing that they stuck in between actual tracks. That's so weird. But look at that. It's just like a patch. And they're like all over. It's like a minefield of teasing. What is going on here? What were you made for? Teasing her out. What is she starting to look like? It's going a little bit in a Tina Turner direction. Not even gonna lie. A little bit of a What's Love Got to Do with It wig. Or like the Tina wig that the little girl wore in Troop Beverly Hills. It's cookie time. Oh, shedding. Whoa. Okay. Well, hello there, friend. You go down there, okay? You have fun over there. This is turning into quite the adventure. I feel like I'm on safari going through this. Okay, well, I'm going to tease the rest of this and I'll be right back. All right, I am back. Oh my God, she's not so bad. Okay, hear me out. The teasing in between the wig, I've figured out a way to work around it. There's a lot of shedding that happened with this wig, but I will say with these really cheap, like plastic fiber costume store hairs, they always make the really most sickening hairlines. Like the rooted hairline are always so good. So I mean, that's one positive. But we do have a clump count. Okay, let's get into it. All right, we have 1, 2, 3. 3 clumps. Oh my gosh. Ooh. Oh, yes. All right, and there's probably more to come, honestly, because it's shedding so much. It's like, hey, my God.
Hey girl, hey.
The way I styled in the last video, the hairlining on it was so atrocious, like it just would not root down. And some fibers are like that previous one, it's like that softer fiber, so like it's really hard to tease down, it will not hold unless you fight with it. And as you know, I love to put wigs to the test and see how you can tease them out to a big drag queen wig. Because you know, my aesthetic is big classic drag queen hair, in case some of you forgot. Yes, so I always put a wig to a test in case I have to like remind you folks. This is, you know, a little lesson again. And I like to see how wigs hold up to extreme drag queen teasing. And that wig did not hold up. It could not make a hairline. So it's just like, unless I took a lace front out of a wig or used as a back piece, it could work for that. But on its own, no. Anyways, I digress. It's time to start styling this girl. Now, the layering in this is very suspect. It's all so strange. So I decided I'm gonna do a classic butch drag king inspired pompadour, like 1950s greaser kind of look. Because I think that'd be fun. So let's do that today. All right. I'm mostly inspired because, okay, story time. I've been working out, as some of y'all can tell. Like, whoa. You can't really tell right there, but still. I have been working out. And there is a guy at my gym who I am fascinated with because whenever he's working out, he has a full like sky high pompadour, like literally talking up to here, a pompadour styled and slicked up. And he's like lifting weights and doing cardio and stuff. And I'm just fascinated. It's just like, why is his hair done when he's going to the gym? Like he's there in full glam on the treadmill. And I am just enthralled. Like, what is going on? But also just like, well, nobody ever said he couldn't. But I'm just like, aren't you going to shower after this? Like, okay. It seems like a lot of work. But you know what? I got to respect the amount of effort someone does, you know? If they put that much effort in, Good for you. All right. I respect that. Who am I to judge anyone? I would never judge anyway. I just think it's so fun. Because I'm there looking like the biggest frump in the world at the gym. Like, I really have to work on, like, having cuter looks. Let's start cutting some layers into this. I'm going to try and fade the hair down so it creates, like, a pompadour style. Because you still need kind of, like, a longer hair to go with it, just to make it work. That's still a wig, after all. Whew. It's going to be a little bit like Meatloaf in Rocky Horror Picture Show. Eddie?
Oh, Eddie.
Oh, that reminds me, speaking of Meatloaf, one of my friends, Kyle, he was in Bad Out of Hell here in Las Vegas. And Kyle, I love you, baby, but I still don't know what that play was about. And I was really paying attention. I could not follow the story, but boy, did I know all the songs, you know, and that's the best part of a jukebox musical. Sometimes the story might not make any sense, but you're going to know the music, you know? You don't have to worry about that. You just sit back and wait for It's All Coming Back to Me Now, okay? Or Paradise on a Dashboard Light. I was sitting there like, oh yeah, he did sing this song, didn't he? Yeah. Hold on, I'm going to turn it and show you. But I am just like, that is sexy. It's giving like cute pompadour mullet. We're probably going to fade it a little more just to make it more butch. But yes, honey. It's a little bit Sheena Easton too, like the early years. Strut Sheena Easton. Oh, her hair in Strut. It's like a cropped pompadour mullet. She looks so cool. Sheena Easton could always pull off butch haircuts. Or else, what's the other one? The Lover in Me? She didn't have a mullet in that. Well, she did, kind of. It was a longer, curly mullet. But I always loved that because, like, Just Say Julie, she used to always make fun of her. And she used to call the song The Lobster in Me. Talk about the lobster. Yeah, looking at this, I'm getting, like, crybaby, 1950s kind of vibes. I'm living for. I don't usually do, like, male 1950s hairstyles. This is kind of new, you know? Kind of refreshing. And I hardly ever, I feel like I've really ever done like a drag king hairstyle. So drag kings, this one's for you. Super easy to follow along with. Just crop it a little bit and layer it. Oh my God, drag kings, I've always loved them because like I worked in the burlesque scene for a long time before Drag Race. Like before I actually started working drag bars. I worked in the burlesque clubs in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And a lot of them were usually hosted and like the safe space for drag king performers. So I got to see so many really talented guys up there just doing their thing. And it was always kind of sad because like for a long time, like especially when I was coming up, there was always like this weird divide where like they acted like there wasn't a space for them at drag clubs. And I never understood why. Like, it's all illusion. Honestly, it's that club's loss because you're losing out on such fun, creativity that you're not going to get, you know, from not including them, you know? I'm loving this. It's giving like that villain in Grease, the one with like the marks on his face, and he had the really cool car that could like attack people. Oh my God. Also, can we talk about Cha-Cha in that movie? Why was Cha-Cha like 40? Did we ever address that? Like, was she held behind a lot? She was from a different school, but she looks so old. Like, again, everyone looked really old. Like, I can't really talk when Rizzo was there and she was like pushing 50, but still. Grease is a wild movie. That's one of those movies I used to watch all the time. And like the beginning, I think it's because like it has the animated intro. So as a little kid, I really used to get hyped for it. And especially like when it came to Stockard Channing's caricature. And it's like, girl, you know she had to be pissed. When she saw her caricature, it's so bad. It's just rude. Like, who did she piss off? Ooh, this is serving some major drag king vibes. Like, their name would be like Dick Fitzwell or something. Chuck Wagon. I love me a good punny drag king name. Oliver Close Off. All right, I'm going to cut a few more layers into this, and I'll be right back. All right, we are back. And girl, she is shaping up to be kind of cute. Like, look at it. It's totally giving like that James Deany kind of hairstyle. But we want to go for like a big drag king kind of look. So I decided this is the middle right here. So I'm going to pull a little strand of hair to come down to give it like that nice little like edgy boy kind of hair coming out of falling out of place. I just love the way that looks. Okay, we're going to start shaping it. Now, guys, I finished the Kissing Booth movies, and let me just say, the third one is by far the most deranged. Like, I thought I had seen it all. That one was like a roller coaster of emotions, where I'm just sitting there just like, what the hell? Every like 5 minutes, it was like that. Like, that character was so irritating. I couldn't understand the logic of anyone in that movie as to like, what is your guys' obsession with this girl? Because like, she's so toxic, and she's the toxic one. And the guy that plays Nate Jacobs, I was so happy with like how his character ended, like the conclusion he came to. I was like, thank goodness, all right. Logic entered the chat. Ooh, this is getting kind of sexy. It's going like a Pompadour Donald Duck kind of look, or like Tommy Lee Jones in Natural Born Killers. Oh hell yeah, yes. It's so moody. I love it. The angst coming out of this hairstyle. This is fun because I don't do very many butch hairstyles, I've noticed. Like, not a lot that caters to, like, you know, the drag king community or anything. So I'm glad I could help a little bit. If there any hairstyles y'all want to see, let me know. I can do more than just, you know, bouffants. Or honestly, to tell you the truth, the foundations of drag hair, it could work for a myriad of things, like especially stuff like this, because elements of it are there. Like, you have to know how to tease, how to smooth out, how like to work with a set hair pattern. Because like looking at vintage photos of like guys from back then, some of them would go to sleep with like a roller in their hair. They would set their hair before bed, which is like a stereotypically feminine trait, but I love that, you know, because like they just cared that much about their appearance. Like this tough boy appearance, but they're going to bed with rollers in their hair. Okay, she's nearing the end, honestly. Like, this is looking really cute. It's kind of going like Wolverine if he had gotten highlights. Gay Wolverine. Oh my God, Ernie, remember the Milverine?
Oh my God, in Milwaukee, yeah.
Yeah, like the guy that would like run around shirtless and he looked so angry, but he was just like, he looked like the Wolverine, but blonde.
And nobody really knows much about him. Everybody just thought he was hot.
Oh yeah, he was like the Angeline of Milwaukee. Okay. The urban legend. Or there's also another guy where he drove around in a black car and it just had like stickers all over it, and like it just had a speaker on top that would spout religious stuff.
Oh, it was a brown car.
Was it a brown car?
Yeah.
Yeah, like that was another sighting in Milwaukee. If you saw them, I was like, oh yeah. Or there's another one, I think it's gone now, the Purple House, where the neighbor, the story goes, he was part of a really, the HOA was really, really strict. So in order to like stick it to them, he painted his house purple. Just to like show them. It's very much like that one children's book with the houses. Oh, what a quirky little city. All right, well, we're near the end. I just gotta smooth around with the pompadour a little bit, which is just kind of like molding it with a brush. It's really simple, but it's coming together. And honestly, this is the part where you had the most fun. Figuring out what you want to do with the pomp. What direction you want it to go. If you want to go like a more 50s direction or like more cartoony direction, that's up to you, honestly. Wherever your little heart takes you. Oh, it's like rockadoodle right now. Yeah, I'm going to play around with it because you got to like really mold all the hair up into it. So I'm going to mold this and I'll be right back with the final results. All right, welcome back. This is the final result. And oh my God, girl, I look like Steve from Stranger Things. Like this came out a lot better than I thought it was going to. Oh my gosh. It's very butch. It is very like Melissa Etheridge-y kind of vibe. Or like Jodie Foster, a little bit like that, you know. I am really intrigued. I love these like butch lesbian kind of haircuts. They're really cute, honestly. Like, I don't do them that often, but when I do, honey, they serve. Like, I'm shocked at how much this actually served. I have to say, I hate to say it, but this wig is Jaymes Mansfield approved, just based on this result that I got out of it. Like, whoa. It's like Steve from Stranger Things got caught in like a fusion, like The Fly. Him and Nancy just fused together. Oh my gosh. This is fun. My goodness. I am ready for Lilith there, okay? I'm living. Now, I had to say, this has been so much fun. If there's any Amazon wigs you guys see, please let me know. I'm always looking out in the comment section for any kind of styles you guys want to see. Just let me know. I will take them into consideration. This was a lot of fun. This is a little different. You know, a nice little, like, it's almost like Fraser Crane, Patrick Bateman, Melissa Etheridge kind of vibe. It's a little American Psycho, like, you know, the butch lesbian version. I'm living. That movie would have been so good with like a lesbian in the lead. Oh my God. Yeah. Like Patrick Bateman, but, you know, high power, you know, power lesbian. Patrick Bateman in the 80s. Baby, I'd watch that. It's like, you know, Working Girl meets Psycho. I would love that. Make it happen. And before I go, I also have to take a moment for the people who tip me with a YouTube super thanks. I would like to thank Biscuit and Martha. Thank you both so much. Yes. Oh my God. Now, this has been so much fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, bye. Now hit the outro. Click here and see me style a horrible wig from Amazon, or see me style the Sasha Colby ponytail. Come on, click it, you know you want to. If you don't click it, I'll get you sick with this terrible cough. So click it.